Tornado watch up for parts of our area, and it's basically north of Highway 20. That is the area that we're concerned about. It's the northeast part of Iowa that is currently under that watch, and the warning is the area that is in that red polygon, and that is for just north of Franklin County. So we do want to talk about it because, again, this is a pretty serious storm, and it's right near and between Rockwell and Mason City. We'll switch over to the velocity mode, and you can see that area. Wow, just south of Mason City. That is where we have some strong rotation as it moves off to the east. If you look a little bit farther to the south near Sheffield, that area could see some damaging winds just outside of that severe thunderstorm warning. But the main show, the main event, is that storm that's now just outside of Mason City. The report came in from Clear Lake. That's where we may have had a brief touchdown. There are other storms that we are tracking that are upstream, and those are moving out of Nebraska and into the southwestern part of our area. It's interesting because the forecast models have not handled this activity very well. And if you look down towards Lincoln and then the state line with Kansas, there are some severe storms that are moving off to the north and east. We'll play this out and you'll kind of see in the general direction that they're going, east northeast. We'll see if they hold together. The environment isn't that favorable in and around Des Moines, the metro area in general, but we will be watching it closely. To the north, the rainfall amounts were pretty epic. 7 inches of rain with those thunderstorms that trained like a train on train tracks over the same areas. Burt at 5.25 inches, and then also down across southern parts of our area, Montezuma close to 3.5 inches of rain. I think we have a few more storms, so the main focus is up towards the Twin Cities, but I think Saturday night into Sunday, those storms may drop to the south and east. Sunday, the cooler of the 2 weekend days, we're at 93, but with that dew point of 66, it feels like 96 out there. That southwest wind, though, is pretty strong. That's a sustained wind, folks, at 20 miles per hour. Your forecast over the next 12 hours shows temperatures holding into the mid 70s, and then we're already up to 85 degrees by 11 o'clock in the morning. The slight risk tonight is along and north of Highway 30, but the watch is north of Highway 20 right now. So we are watching that. As I mentioned, it's up towards the Twin Cities, and that is the threat for tomorrow. But tomorrow night, we're under a marginal risk. Some of those storms may break free. Tonight, you can see that how those storms evolve. Isolated storms. I don't see a huge severe weather threat. And then the storms get going tomorrow afternoon, north and west, and drop south and east during the afternoon and evening. Temperatures tonight dropping back down into the 70s. It's a warm, it's a humid night too. As we go into the day tomorrow, we'll see high temperatures in the low and mid 90s for most of us across the state. High levels of humidity. It feels anywhere from 95 to 100 degrees when you factor in the heat index. Thankfully, we have numerous chances for rain and thunderstorms through Tuesday, and then drier weather moves in. We've lowered the numbers a little bit at the end of the 8-day. Still warm with high temperatures approaching 90 by the end of next week.